How you guys doing?
Well,
So congratulations. We're continuing the second season of Gremlins: The Wild Batch. Um, for you, Zay and Brandon, how has it been to be able to continue the legacy of the Gremlins?
I mean, as a fan, hugely fun. This is just such an honor to get to play with the world that Joe created here, and yeah, and honestly, the world that Z kicked off with season one. We got to see how Gizmo and Mr. Wing meets, and then now in season two, it's bringing him to America and getting to play with American mythology as well as Chinese mythology, and just honestly, again, kind of like Joe did with Gremlins 2, just get bigger, weirder, funnier.
Yeah, no, and Joe, with seeing the animated version now of the characters, really having fun. Any wishing maybe to bring them back to the real world?
well, I think that'll probably happen eventually, but I was really thrilled when I found out that these guys were doing this show this way because there's always been some concern about how are we going to make another Gremlins 3.
So yeah,
Sorry.
go ahead.
Are you mic'd already? You're always
Yes.
mic'd. That's why. There was a lot of talk about Gremlins 3 and what are we going to do? And since Joe made such a silly version of Gremlins 2, how can we do another serious one? And so instead, what they did is, I think, brilliant. They went back to the original version of what happened to the Mogwai and how do we create it, and also made it animated. So it was a terrific way of stretching the franchise without necessarily having to repeat it.
Yeah, we love the puppets, but the animation gives us a chance to really venture with their expressions and with a lot of their.
We could never afford to do with the puppets what they're doing with the animation.
Yes, I've seen some of the puppets at the Academy Studio, and yeah, yeah, that's a lot of work. AJ, if you don't mind, I do want to ask you a question on the voice of Gizmo. What have you learned about Gizmo and spending so much time with him?
God, what have I learned about him? I mean, it's all the same stuff I already knew, I guess, to some degree, as someone who grew up with Gremlins. I mean, what I love about Gizmo already, and you guys, reconfirmed and doubled down, is just what a wide range of emotions Gizmo has. I think one of the things that is so attractive about him is the fact that he's cute and he's cuddly, but he's mischievous and has like him as Rambo and all that stuff. Like, he's got a side that kicks ass, and he's got a side that is tough and angry and feisty, but also really soft and sweet. And so getting to play the range of emotions of Gizmo is just, I mean, it's so much fun because we go from him being like and freaking out to being like, and soft and cute and cuddly. So getting to explore that within this a span of minutes or seconds is really, really fun. And but that's all there in what Joe did originally. We're just doing more of it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. What I think I really enjoy about the series is really the vast amount of storytelling that you can open your eyes to, especially with all the great characters in it. And I love Grandpa. I think he's basically the catalyst of the whole thing. But John, you have a character in season two. Tell us a little bit about him.
Oh dear.
Favorite question.
What? Who was that?
Rodney is
Rodney. You see, I don't remember. Sorry.
So one of the things about animation is it takes so long that I think John recorded this like 3 or 4 years ago. But we knew as we were going into season 2, taking place in the US, that we wanted to have some Easter eggs for the original fans. And part of that was tying something in season 2 to the Clamp family in Gremlins 2. And of course, in that episode, we thought who better to play one of the characters than John Glover, the originator of the Daniel Clamp role.
exactly.
Yes, God bless you all for hiring me. Yes, I'm gonna go have to look at all this stuff that I've done. And I can't remember.
What was the dance you were doing in the last week?
Oh,
I just wanted to see that again. Yeah, it really was a delight, not just getting to have John on the show, but also, John's record was really, really fun because it's all the energy you brought to on camera. I know you prefer the puppets, but you brought that same energy to the microphone. So it was super fun. It was a great chance that we got to have.
Oh, thank you so much.
Was it fun for you to revisit the franchise?
Oh, no, you mean to watch it?
Yes.
No, see, I've not seen it.
Oh, okay.
No, so
He's seen
I'm
it.
going to get a copy and find it. But I'll see it today.
What does it mean for you to have such sort of support from fans and have a lasting impression of these characters decades later?
Well, it's very rewarding. When we originally made the movie, nobody really expected it to amount to much, and it became this runaway hit, which was a big surprise. And then the studio immediately wanted another one, and they eventually talked me into doing another one by saying I could do whatever I wanted. And so we did that, and then they changed the release date and screwed it up, and so it didn't make a lot of money theatrically, but it became very popular on home video, as many movies from the '80s that didn't make money in the box office became beloved by people passing their VHSs around, and to the point where there's a huge fan base for this thing, enough of a fan base to justify having a series this late. I mean, it was a long time ago between Gremlins 2 and the new batch. What is
New
it?
batch,
The
Wild Batch.
the Wild Batch, and in all that time there was always this interest in give us more Gremlins, and so these guys came up with something to give us more Gremlins.
And speaking of coming up with that, what were some of the rules or parameters, if any, did you set for your Gremlins characters as far as their attitude, their mischievousness, and everything in between?
Well, it was really what we're really thankful for is that Amblin and Warner Brothers and Joe, really just encouraged us to run with the franchise. Meaning, in season 1, we really get deeper into like, why do Mogwai exist? What is the mythology behind the Mogwai? One of the most fun things about the writers' room is we just had a board that was like rules, but then also Gremlins gags. Like, what are the funniest things that Gremlins can do? And speaking to Gizmo's character, one of the things in the writers' room was sometimes we'd be like, all right, this stuff is happening. There's a big action set piece, but what's Gizmo doing? And it was always something really adorable. Always something really fun. Yeah.
And where did you guys find the balance to make sure that you guys had enough of the Gremlins and Gizmo, but also introduced this great family and great characters that honestly I'm enjoying following them?
I mean, what's really nice about a series is it's 10 episodes. And so you can tell a longer emotional story between, Gizmo, Sam, Elle, and really the extended family. We're really watching like a family come together around this adorable little guy. But also episodes of the week can, present new villains, allies. Season 1 was all about Chinese mythology and weaving it together with the Mogwai in season 2 because it takes place in the US. It's really like an East meets West in terms of like, it's not just Chinese mythology, but also mythology, tall tales, folk tales from Americana.
Joe, I can't let you go. I have to ask, if you're going to make a new Gremlins film, is it modern day? Are we going back? What are your
You can
thoughts?
make a new Gremlins film.
If you were to.
Do I have the money to make a new Gremlins film? If there is a new Gremlins film, and eventually there probably will be, I don't know if it's going to be have the same characters or if it's going to. I don't know what it is because actually, nobody said anything to me about it. They keep threatening that they're going to make another Gremlins movie, but they haven't yet. But of course, this show has sort of put the Gremlins back, into the public zeitgeist to the point where who knows, maybe they'll actually come up with. They're saying they're going to make another Goonies movie. So if they're going to make another Goonies movie, since I'm so often congratulated for making Goonies, I thought, well, maybe they'll make another Gremlins movie.
Thank you so much, you guys, for stopping by today. I appreciate it. Thank you for Gremlins, The Wild Batch. It's very nostalgic and it connects us all together with me and then my daughter's generation.
Thank you.
Thank you.